I couldn't even use it as like a setting powder, let alone a bronzer. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is OHEMAA. If you are a returning subscriber, hey! In today's video, we are going to be taking a look at the ABH cream bronzers. Now, a few months ago, story time. Okay, this is story time. A few months ago, Anastasia Beverly Hills launched powder bronzers. I got the PR for that. I actually did a PR unboxing and I showed you guys, but I didn't post it, so obviously you guys didn't see it. But in the video that I made, I unboxed that thing and I showed you guys what the products in that particular bronzer launch looked like. I couldn't even use it as like a setting powder, let alone a bronzer. So imagine my surprise when I saw it floating around that ABH has actually recently launched a cream bronzer or cream bronzers. I didn't know what to expect. I still haven't seen what these bronzers look like, but I have them here. They're in the box. So what we're gonna do is take a look at these bronzers. We're gonna swatch the bronzers and we're gonna use the bronzers to see if they're actually deep enough this time around for us to actually use as bronzers. Okay, so if you want to see these new ABH cream bronzers and if you want to see what they look like on me, then keep on watching. Okay, so the new ABH cream bronzers are called Anastasia Beverly Hills cream bronzers. That's it. That's all they're called. Now, these actually come in 7 shades, and we were lucky enough to have ABH send us the 2 deepest shades for us to try out. These bronzers retail for $35, and we got the shades Cool Brown and Chestnut. I feel like if there isn't a chestnut in a product launch or a complexion product launch, then it's really not a complexion product launch. Like, there's always a chestnut in the bunch. Okay, so it says that it warms up the skin and it gives a sun-kissed color while creating contour and definition with this versatile all-in-one product for dimension, warmth, and sculpting. So you can definitely use it as a bronzer. You probably can use it as a contour, and it also brings some warmth to your face. Okay, it says that it doesn't streak, patch, oxidize, or smudge the complexion layers underneath. So from what it's saying, even though it's a cream product, it's not going to disturb your foundation work or your base work that you do, because that is also another reason why people don't generally like using cream bronzers or cream contours or cream blushes, because you are afraid that after you do your base, it's gonna pick up and ruin the base work that you've done below. So this is saying that it doesn't do that. Buildable formula, the more you layer it on, the more intense it gets. It can give you a bronzer-like effect, and it can also give you a contour-like effect, depending on how much of the product you lay down. This is what the actual bronzer looks like, and it has the Anastasia logo on the top of it, and in the back it tells you the name of the product. First, we're going to swatch the deepest shade, which is called Cool Brown. This is Cool Brown, and Cool Brown is way deeper than I expected. This is definitely deeper than I thought it was going to be. I did not expect it to look like this at all. I am surprised. I didn't expect it to look like this because the last bronzers that were launched were horrid, okay? So I did not expect these to look like this. This is Cool Brown. I could definitely see Cool Brown showing up as a I'm surprised. Like, I'm very surprised. The last one they launched, the only reason why I didn't make a video on it was because there was no way that it was going to act as anything on my skin that would resemble shadowing or warmth. Like, there was no way. But this one is deep. It does, I want to say it has like a very deep plumish hue to it, but it's not as purple as some bronzers that I have seen. Now the next one is Chestnut, and this is what Chestnut looks like. Chestnut is definitely a little too light for me. Chestnut might maybe be a concealer shade for me from what I'm seeing. Chestnut on my skin tone is looking more like a concealer shade than a bronzer for my skin tone. Now the other thing that really stood out to me when I saw these bronzers were the really reminded me of the Soul Body bronzers. Like, literally, I saw these and I thought Soul Body, because the colors are very similar, the logo reflective, the products are similar because the Soul Body ones can also be used on the face and the body. The Soul Body ones do not seem to be as dark as the ABH ones. The deepest Soul Body one is the same as the second deepest ABH bronzer. So ABH also has launched a highlighter stick and a blush stick, so I guess I'm gonna be trying these out as well so you guys can see. What I am gonna do is do like a quick foundation montage, and then we can come back and see what this cool brown bronzer is all about. It is
so I pour up inside my cup and I just sip till I can't feel it. I know it won't solve my problem, but I know it makes a difference. One more sip and I'ma fix it. Out my body when I'm tempted. I told her one more and she hit me say you quit or she dipping.
Listen, like, this is the final form of my hair, you know, like, once I can get it trimmed and, you know, get all the ends, all the heat damage ends situated, like, this is gonna be the final form of my hair. Like, I'm not big hair every day, maybe some ponytails, some wigs, but like, this is gonna be it for me, you know. I'm probably gonna have predominantly more afros on my channel than I'm gonna have any other hairstyle, because for as long as I can remember it, this is how I want to wear my hair. The moment of truth. Now, this is where on a normal day I would go ahead and contour and then use my blush to apply some warmth to my face, because on a regular day, and especially on my skin tone, most bronzers end up looking like contours, and some of the really warm ones end up looking more like blushes. So I just go ahead and use it just the way that it is. Okay, so I am actually going to be using the shade Cool Brown, because it is the deepest one out of everything, out of the two that I swatched, and it is also the one that could potentially be that contour shade for me. I'm using the BH Cosmetics Pro Brush number 3. It is small enough where I can use it as a contour and also over my forehead. I have to be very careful because this is a cream product. I'm taking my brush and I'm just gonna go in. Ooh. It's very pigmented for sure. For sure, very pigmented. And I'm just gonna apply it as a contour. I'm getting plumage vibes for this. It is definitely not too deep. I thought it was gonna be very deep, but it's deep enough to give me some shadow to my face. I am just gonna shear out the ends of it so that it just blends perfectly into the rest of my face. And once again, I'm only gonna do one side of my face, so you guys can tell me whether or not you can see the bronzer, because dark skin and bronzers, you know, dark skin and bronzers, man, they just okay. So this is what it looks like. It's definitely not too warm to be mistaken as a blush. Given like very mild, very slight purplish vibes. Let me know if you can see it. I don't have anything on this side of my face. This is like a natural a natural contour going on, okay? And this is with the product on. Do you see a difference? I did not put anything on. I didn't put any of this product on the side of my face, but this is what it's looking like. I feel like I can see. So you guys let me know if you can see anything on my face, like if you can tell a difference. Do you see anything? Let me know, because I can't tell. This part of my face does not have any of the ABH bronzer on it, but this part of my face has the ABH bronzer on it. I could definitely tell the deepness on that part of my face for sure. I can see that. Okay guys, so this is my finished look trying out the new ABH cream bronzers. I did not add anything else to my face. Let me just go ahead and pull my hair away from my face so you can see what it looks like right now. Ooh, this doesn't look by itself. Like my hair, just ignore my hair. I'm gonna put it back down in a second. Like, I just wanted to show you guys my essentially the outer parts of my face. I did not add any contour to my look. I only used the bronzer to just add a little bit of, you know, shadow to my face. It was deep enough to where it, you know, it just added some of that shadow to my face. I went ahead and added a little bit more of my blush on top of it. So I didn't want to use the highlighters because of my eyeshadow. I didn't want to put any other kind of shimmer look on my face, and I just wanted it to be my eyes only. If you haven't yet seen the eyeshadow for my eyes, it's going to be linked down below so you can check it out. These are the two highlighter sticks that I got. This is Cognac Candy and this one is Hot Sand. Making sure it's candy. Okay, so this is Cognac Diamond and this is Hot Sand, and this is what they both look like. I really cannot be bothered to highlight my face today. Ooh. However, I just applied some of this Hot Sand right there and you can see what it's looking like. It looks really good. Maybe I should have highlighted my face. I just didn't want it to be too much, so I didn't want to add anything on top of it. But I guess I'm not upset just doing this for you, except that in the pictures it's not going to have the highlighter on. And I am okay with that. Okay, I'm not mad at the highlighter. It looks good, so I'm not mad at it. Do I think that you should go ahead and try picking up this ABH cream bronzer? Yes, because it is definitely deeper than the Soul Body cream bronzer, and I was actually able to use it as a contour slash bronzer, and I have to use another product to try to help it balance out. I didn't even need the blush if I wasn't like chasing blush. If you're somebody who was thinking about picking it up because you don't have a bronzer shade anywhere else, definitely go ahead and try it out. Now, I use the shade Cool Brown. Everything else that I used will be linked down below so you can check it out. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have a fantastic day, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.
See no way, look at that with no pain. See the rain coming down, but it is not purple today. Came a long way from stacking and rolling that change. And all I ever wanted was some real love. Then I iced it on my heart, I watched it build up. My bro, he stayed with Tuesday Bob to build up. And I feel on inside, don't wanna feel it.